do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull out. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler hood life. We all strapping all black, it's like life.
All we do is win.
You riding to what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't riding.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, hard away, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. Want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this gin. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Good morning, everybody. Jody Brosick with WinterWarriorsLive.com here with head coach Dan Aker of the Winter Warriors. Dan, hello.
Good morning, Jody. How are you doing?
I'm good. Let's recap last week. Wagner Red Raiders, big victory. Talk about your concerns going into the game and the final outcome.
Yeah, I think our biggest concern going in was keeping the level of intensity that we've talked about, and we played really well from the get-go. And can we do that with a team that, just to be honest, we felt we were better in, and those are sometimes the harder ones, not to have a letdown. And we did that against Weston Springs, and really felt that was a key going into Wagner. And we went off to a nice start. I think I talked going into Wagner that I was impressed with them, where they came over the last few years, and physical and really not susceptible to the big play, the way they play defense. They rally, they tackle, and I think if you talk to our running backs, they say that was probably the hardest they've been hit all year, and it wasn't a surprise thing to me. You try to prepare for your guys that way, but we executed really well. We didn't turn the ball over, and we took what they gave us. We got some 7, 8, 9 yard gains, a lot of 5, 6 yard gains, and just kept moving. Nothing really big, which they don't give up big plays very much. And the first 3 games we've got quite a few of those. So our guys not getting frustrated and just methodically doing what we wanted to do was important. Defensively, we played really, really well. I think your stats show 1 first down. I mean,
Offensive pass.
Yeah. If you give it 1 first down, you're doing something defensively, which I think also gave us good field position in short fields a lot. And we did what we would expect to do and played at a high level again, and finished that first half of the season playing really good. All 4 games are, you look back and go, we played really well all 4 games and from all phases, and just need to continue that. Now we look at kind of the second half of the season, and we know these next 3 in particular are going to be really big, important, good competition games, and where we're going to go this second half of the season.
Second half of the season starts with Valentine, familiar foe of ours. Let's talk about the Badgers and some of the things that we know about them.
Yeah, Coach Bebout does a really good job down there with them, and you can tell the first thing that jumps out at you. Well, there's quite a few things that jump out at you, but when you look at their roster and their starting lineup, you're very senior laden. A lot of those guys are multiple year starters, so there's a lot of experience. What comes with that, I think, especially from an offensive standpoint, it is a lot of dynamics. They're running a lot of stuff, a lot of formations. They're shifting a ton. They're unbelievable at screens. I say this every year, and I've never seen a team in 18 years that runs screens as good as them. And what makes that tough defensively and all those things is a lot of mental prep. They'll shift to get us out of where we want to be defensively, and so we got to keep it simple for our guys, which means we're just kind of shifting our guys down. The good news is we've had years where we wanted one defensive end to beat this defensive end and this DT, whatever. We've really kind of went with the philosophy they have to be interchangeable, and games like this is where it's going to come and be important, and the linebackers as well. So they may not be playing their designated Sam linebacker tonight on some of those shifts, but it's still they're playing linebacker and know what they're doing. Back to the screen game a little bit, they have a nice balance. They'll run and throw, and what the screen game makes hard is even in passing situations, you really can't pin your ears back and get after the quarterback because they're so good at it, and they'll hit you on those wrong things. So they keep you off balance defensively, and they have a lot of similar athletes. Keller at quarterback, Rolkowski at running back are very similar kids that aren't gonna wow you in size or speed necessarily, but great balance. The yards after contact that they've gotten in their first 3 games is pretty impressive. So they're scrappy. They're really scrappy. Aggressive, downhill, a lot of good things that you see on film that concern you as a coach. So you add a lot of things together. Number one, we're on a 12-game win streak against them, against a true rival. I mean, we've been playing this team since the 60s. And so they're going to want us really, really bad. We're going to get their best shot. And we've gotten their best shot the last few years. But they're number one, I think, if they look at their schedule, the team they want to get. Yeah, the fact that very senior laden, they know it's their last chance at winter to break this streak. And good football team, too. So, yeah, what a great test. We need to be ready for it from the get-go because the energy they're going to bring to the table, we got to match that. But we also got to remember it's a 4-quarter game. And I think that one thing that we may have an advantage for them is they don't seem to be very deep. And on the line of scrimmage, we're very deep. We're playing 8, 9 guys there, and we've got to be smart as coaches to keep those guys fresh and some of the other guys fresh and make sure that we are as fresh as we can be mid, second half, third quarter, into fourth quarter. And I think that's one thing that could be to our advantage.
Let's talk about the sub-varsity and the player development that you've seen this year. Talk about it's really a thin schedule at this point, but talk about what you're seeing from them.
Yeah, and I give credit to our JV went and played Valentine on Monday, and we were a little concerned, or I was as a head coach, because we're holding out 21 kids off JV because we're so young up front, and some of those kids may not start, but they're so important rotation. We're not playing in JV, And then I look at Valentine's schedule or roster and going, holy cow, they're going to be playing most of their juniors, all their sophomores, and all their freshmen. And we're sending mostly, we got a couple juniors and a couple sophomores and mostly freshmen, but they played really well. We handled Valentine down there on Monday, and it's great. It's a two-way street, I think. We're getting some of those younger guys a lot of sub-varsity time, and they've been able to get in some varsity time as well. But the reverse of that is I think we got a couple maybe that are playing varsity that we'd like to get more time, but injuries are always such a concern you don't. But I really give them the credit, and I think what stood out to me the most with our sub-varsity is our scout teams all year. They look great this week, and I hope it wasn't because our varsity wasn't looking very great. We didn't have that great a week of practice up until the last 2 days. But what a look they've been giving us, and we're seeing it's just making us better, making everybody better. Up front, I think guys like Jackson Hansen and Joey Cole, Ethan Bartles in particular, on the defensive look, those guys give us are some of the better looks we've had in the 18 years I've been here. So it all works together. It all makes each individual better, and it makes us better as a team. And I think it gives that JV confidence when they get out there and step against some of these other junior varsity teams. And they played well. Weston got us 2 weeks ago, 14-12, and a great game. Yeah, and there was things that they could have did different and mistakes they did, and they'll learn from that too. But they're gaining confidence too, and a lot of that comes from practice. I think it really does, because they're not intimidated by anybody anymore because of what they have to do in practice. So I've been really happy with all levels this year, and the depth we're creating too. Not only this year but future years is looking very promising. And but it starts with numbers. I said that in our first interview. We have 48 out. That's as good as 11B in South Dakota. And when you have that, good things can happen.
You talk about depth is only as good. It's comfortable until you have the injuries.
Yeah.
Let's talk about where we are. Are we nicked up, or are we coming through this?
Varsity level, we're as healthy as we've been. Sam practiced this week. It's still sore. I think it's going to be something that's going to be a nagging thing, and he's going to be limited rep-wise for a while, I think. But he'll play tonight, and I don't know how much, but he'll play. He'll play significant snaps, I think, offensively. Probably not any defense, but it's just uplifting sometimes when you get a guy like him back. And as I said, the last 3 weeks, Evans did a tremendous job, and Caden really looked good against Wagner. So now we've got rotation in our backfield. We can slide Trevor to fullback if we want. He's been working some fullback. So when he can stay healthy, it just gives you options, which again leads to what I said earlier. We can keep our guys a little bit fresher. A guy like Trevor is just not going to come out defensively. We can't afford to take him off defensively. But maybe having the ability to get him a series off offensively is huge. And so it just opens up some things, and we'll try to do the best as a staff. But it's nice to have everybody back, and hopefully that's the way we are after tonight's game too.
Class B, it's going to be a big week looking at the schedule. We've got the rivalry game on the border, some of the other games going on that you're going to be watching.
Well, I think Bridgewater and McCook definitely jumps out at you. McCook's been, I don't know if I'd say a surprise team to me, but I think to a lot of the people, they're surprised to me how many points they're putting up, but I knew that they returned a lot and been young the last 2 years. And the new coach, excitement, system, they're liking that system they're running, and they're putting points up like crazy. That'll be an interesting one, because I believe that Bridgewater's quarterback is iffy too with a high ankle sprain. That if they didn't have Hawkins, would be a big thing for them. And then I think MVP Chamberlain will be an interesting game too. Just the size that Chamberlain can bring to the table makes anybody nervous. But I think MVP maybe gained some confidence after last week, even though they lost that game. Maybe found out a little bit more about themselves. So those two, I think, in 11B will be the interesting one. I think the one up north, Redfield Webster, and you can't really go by scores, but sometimes you can kind of see how tight they are and where teams are at. But things are kind of taking shape a little bit. But then if you look at that playoffs, and it's all over the place. With the new system, it just bounces everywhere, and you can't predict where anybody's going to be. Some people like to get into that a lot. I got a couple assistant coaches too, and I'm like, we can control one thing. That's us. And we play each week, be ready for that game, Everything else doesn't matter.
It's entertainment.
It is entertainment, it is, but obviously my focus and our focus needs to be on our 48 guys and what are we doing each Friday night, and that's what it's going to be with this interstate rival tonight.
Good luck tonight, Dan.
Thanks, Jody.
Hello, customer. How was the spouse and offspring?
My daughter just got her license.
Sincere congratulations.
They sure do grow up fast. Am I right?
Incorrect. All humans age at the same rate. Transaction concluded.
When protecting your future, count on a human. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we treat people like people. Together, we work through what you need and create a plan that's right for you. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Austin Davis and sales associate Avery Davis in Winter today.
Ashley Home Store's fall sale is going on now. Kick off fall with a fresh new look for your home. Hurry in and save 30% on styles for every space, like sofa chaises starting at just $4.99 and reclining sofas only $6.99. Or choose to pay no interest for 72 months. Save over $600 on this 6-piece dining set, now $11.99, and queen beds as low as $249. Shop the season of savings during the fall sale at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Busy families, active seniors, career-minded individuals, and many other time-starved people, just like you, trust Sparkle for professional residential cleaning services that leave them more time to spend with family, friends, and their favorite activities. Which of our regular customers are you? The Sparkle Cleaning Company has the professionals to ease your burden and help to create a safe, clean, and comfortable living environment for you and your family. Free in-home consultations help us to design household cleaning services around you. We clean your house your way. Call Sparkle today for an appointment.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
South Central Livestock Supply, with locations in Winter, Gregory, and White River, is here for all your farm, ranch, and home needs. They carry a large variety of feed and animal health products and a large inventory of Green Mountain grills, fencing supplies, and equipment. They are family-owned and operated with numerous employees who live and are vested in their local communities. They want to wish all student-athletes good luck in your activities and hope you learn and grow in the experiences you have. South Central Livestock Supply, the rancher's way, where local and loyal are in their nature.
You know those nights when you wake up and you can't go back to sleep because of some nagging thoughts running through your head? Like, what if something happened to me? Can my family survive on what we have in our savings? Who goes back to sleep after that? That's why getting a super check from your local Farm Bureau agent is smart. They can help protect what's most important in your world and can make sure you have the coverage you need.
My name's Austin Davis, and I'm your new Farm Bureau Financial Services agent right here on the 4 lanes in Winter. Come see me in my office at 428 West 2nd Street or give us a call at 605-842-1676 to schedule your super check.
Need to brighten up your home or office? How about warming or cooling down your environment? Then stop on over to 130 North Main in Winter and visit with Couture Electric. Bob, Tyler, and the crew will shed some light with quality advice and fast, courteous service on your next project. And they provide the same quality service for a single light repair as they would a new construction or remodel. Call them at 842-1510. Couture Electric, a proud supporter of all Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
That always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and 12 on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in Winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the Sports Ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
The Lodestar Casino in Fort Thompson has over 200 slot machines, and our blackjack tables are open Wednesday through Sunday. Big things are always happening at the Lodestar Casino and Motel, located just minutes from the interstate, nestled along the Missouri River on the Crow Creek Indian Reservation. You'll find some of the best camping, fishing, and hunting in the region. Whether you're just passing through or plan on staying at our motel, come enjoy an experience that will keep you coming back for more. See you soon at the Lodestar Casino.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here, we're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockgen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WinterWarriorsLive.com coverage of tonight's high school football action. Tonight, the Winter Warriors are at home, and they will face their rival from south of the border, the Valentine Badgers. This is Jody Brozick, joined by Gerald Tibrick, bringing you coverage of tonight's game as we get ready to kick off. We'll get to some starting lineups and a little other pregame that Coach Aker didn't bring you in his interview that we want to throw at you.
Hey, taking a look at the starting offense here tonight, we always like to do defense for Winter. It's one of the things they really pride themselves on every week. So starting offense for the Valentine Badgers tonight, number 1 at the quarterback spot, John Keller. He's a senior. Number 2 at a wide receiver spot, Chris Williams. He's a junior. Number 3, Morgan McGinley. He's a senior and a fullback. Number 6, Chase Olson, one of the tight ends, is a senior. Number 7, Bryson Limbach. He's a wideout, also a junior. Number 9, Gage Kulikowski. He's a senior coming out of the backfield for the Badgers. And getting to some linemen here. Number 54, gotta love this one, Taco Jackson, a senior.
You wanted to say Taco Johns.
Yeah, I was going to say Johnson. Taco Jackson. Number 57, Grant Fisher. He's a senior at a guard for the Badgers. Number 65, Jeff Fisbeck, another senior at a offensive tackle. Number 72, Clay Billings. He's a senior on the line for the Badgers. And last but not least, number 75, Jace Anderson, another senior, rounding out the line for the Badgers. We got coin toss results here, Jody.
We do. Winner did win the toss. They are going to elect to defer. Valentine will take the west end zone. They're going to be going into this wind. It's a brisk wind here at kickoff. They'll have the ball first. Winner, as you said, priding themselves on defense, going to choose to put themselves on D. We'll get to see the Badgers out of the chute.
Here's the defensive lineup tonight for the Warriors. In the backfield at free safety, number 7, Brady Fritz. At the strong safety, number 21, Trevor Peters. The cornerback, number 13, Evan Farner. And number 16, Jordan Bruin. Taking a look at the linebacking core tonight, number 18, Philip Jorgensen. Number 50, Preston Norrid. And number 57, Landon Tiemann. At the ends tonight on defense, number 55, Owen Duffy. And he'll be joined by number 11, Ethan Vesley at the other DN spot. And on the line tonight at the defensive tackles, number 69, Oscar Pravacek, number 77, Boston Moorhart. And that is your starting defense for the Warriors.
It will be, as you said, Legatron, Preston Norrid, going to kick off to get things going. Legatron. Wow. That is Preston Norrid.
Is that earned by his peers, or is that something you just come up with?
Just came up with it because he kicks off so many times in a game.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't get much of a break so far. Number 50, Preston Norrid. Kick is away. It's going to be a directional kick. Going to stay in bounds, fielded about the 16-yard line. And it'll be tackled out of bounds up across the 30-yard line. It's about where they'll have the ball spotted. Returned by number 3, Morgan McGinley, the senior for the Badgers. That's where they're going to have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line here on their opening possession of the game. We got a pretty stiff wind tonight, Jody, kind of blowing out of the south-southeast, so I might play in a little bit of the amount of passes from either team. Valentine runs a pretty balanced offensive attack, and right off the bat here we're going to see their famous shifting, pre-snap shifts. See how the Warriors can adjust to that here. First run, going to go nowhere, stacked up by 4 Warrior defenders. In on the stop, Achilles Willowhite, Owen Duffy, just a couple of the names there want to get out. There was about 4 of them there.
Got to turn the volume on to be heard.
Welcome, Jody.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
It's going to put Valentine into a 2nd and 11 coming into the game right tonight. Valentine probably with a 60-40 mix, 60 runs to 40% passing out of their offensive plays. Right now they're going into the brisk wind.
McGinley, they sent him in motion, and he got well past the line of scrimmage before the snap came, so the timing play there, and the timing was just off.
Canadian football,
yeah,
possibly.
That's what it reminded me a lot of, yeah. They sent him in motion, and he started heading up the field well before the ball was snapped. So not what Valentine wanted after a negative play on 1st down here, trying to pick up some positive yards on 2nd down, and they get a 5-yard penalty to back them up. 2nd and 16 now, ball back on the 25-yard line.
A stiff wind, you don't want to be thrown into this if it hangs up at all. A lot of ball hawkers out there. This is what you're going to see.
Oh, interception. And he's going to the house. There's no way Trevor Peters is caught. Touchdown, Trevor Peters.
Now, I was going to say, going into a stiff wind, you don't want that ball to hang up in the air, but that's a perfect pass play. It's a quick 5-yard and out. It was a bullet. Trevor passed behind the receiver. It's not that Trevor cut it off, just a little bit behind the receiver, and he's going to be the recipient of a gift right there.
Keller trying to get it out to McGinley. Again, same thing. He went in motion. This time things went a little bit better up until the errant pass and right into the hands of Peters. And pretty easy for him to swallow up 25 yards from his safety spot. So Warriors strike first on defense, 6-0 with the takeaway.
Brady Fritz, toss, pitch.
Jorgensen in. I'm not sure. They must have just got that play off. Valentine had 12 men on the field. We saw the 12th man escaping to the sidelines right as the ball was snapped. Philip Jorgensen on the carry for the 2-point conversion, just like that. Winners up 8-0 without touching the ball on offense.
We'll step away, and we'll be back for more Warrior football after a word from these sponsors.
Health Mart is your locally owned pharmacy where you'll find exceptional service, expert support, and the attention you need to manage your health. Health Mart is recognized for their dedication to personal, expert care with pharmacists who always take the time to counsel you. Health Mart's full selection of healthcare products and their convenient pharmacy services designed to serve you and your family. If you're looking for personal attention from a healthcare professional you can trust, Health Mart is the drugstore for you. Your community Health Mart gives you the personalized quality care you need to manage you and your family's health.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Back at Warrior Field, Legatron is going to drive one deep, and there's going to be a penalty flag. Back at the line of scrimmage for the kickoff, it's going to be somebody jumping, getting out in front of the leg. And we're going to bring it back 5 yards. That kick was down to the 20-yard line. It looked like Valentine would have a nice opportunity for good field position with any kind of a decent return. Winner now going to have to back up 5 yards, but all that's going to do, Gerald, is motivate Legatron Preston, and we'll see if he can't put it deeper.
Interesting, both kicks actually have been kind of directional kicks sort of against the wind. over here to this near sideline. Certainly they must have a little bit of scouting, knowing who they sort of want to keep it away from here, as we've seen both kicks come this way towards McGinley.
So as we said, we call him Legatron, now known as Legatron because he's kicked off a lot here lately this year. Another kick.
Nice kick. This one even deeper than that one. It's going to be bobbled, picked up at about the 8-yard line by McGinley. And he's stuck at about the 23-yard line. Ball comes out, but after play was over. So how about that? He said a little motivation. He puts a leg into it.
That's the way Preston rolls, man. He kind of gets dejected. He probably wasn't so upset with the offside penalty, but I'm promising you, the kick only getting to the 20, he probably took personally, and give him another chance. Look what he'll do. That was Philip Jurgensen going to have first contact. I'd give him a solo on that, although he was helped out with a bunch of Warriors to finish off the tackler there. 1st and 10, Badgers.
Handoff, going to get stacked up.
And again, Landon Tiemann, one of the kids that I grew fond of here on film, and then last week live as I was able to film and call the game. You said repeatedly, nose for the football, and boy, does he have one.
That one looked like Charlie Provacek kind of did a pretty good job of making the initial stop there. Trevor Peters kind of right there to make sure he wasn't going to get away from him, but so now we're going to see Keller working under center here. Again, a lot of pre-snap movement, a lot of things for the defense to get sorted out in a hurry here. And man in motion is going to be McGinley. He'll run back across the formation, trying to spread it out, and a good ankle tackle out there on the far side.
That's Evan Farner with the solo tackle out there at the 34. I'll give Keller great. I mean, if he does not make the tackle, he gives up the corner, and Keller's got a lot of room down that Badger sideline.
So that last run was good enough for a first down by McGinley. Badgers first down of the game here. Move the chains and keep things rolling. Now back to the shotgun. Another quick out. That one complete to McGinley. Kind of double clutched it, but fortunate he's able to come down with it for the Badgers. Looks like a gain of 9. Might be just shy of the first down.
One of the things that you're going to see here, it's going to be interesting how this is going to get called as the game goes on. The receiver in motion came down the line, went up the field, and ran towards the defender.
Kind of setting
a pick for that slant on the inside. They allow it to go that time. Don't be surprised if right now Coach Olson isn't talking a little bit to the sideline officials saying that's an illegal pick. We'll see how they call it as it plays out here tonight.
Olson and McGinley go in motion. And that's a little keeper from Keller.
What was that?
That was me swatting a fly and hitting my microphone. Thanks for calling that out.
Well, it was pretty obvious when all of a sudden out of nowhere there's a hit on the ball carrier, and it's not that loud. It wasn't that good a hit up here. It was just like anyhow.
So they'll spot the ball here on the...
It's going to be 3rd and short.
Near hash, yeah. Having a little tough time getting to the official. He wants to keep his foot there where the ball needs to be spotted. Yeah, no gain on 2nd down, so 3rd and less than a yard to go here for the Badger offense. And now they're going to ask for a measurement, it looks like. We're going to have official timeout for a measurement. That last one we saw Keller kind of hold on to it, and then he pulls it out and keeps it himself, kind of more pro-style offense. He has the option to let his running back have it or pull it out and keep it himself. That time he kept it.
You know, what you're talking about is often referenced as RPO offense. Run pass option, you know, they kind of give the Philadelphia Eagles credit for that at the NFL level, but I can go all the way back to the Philadelphia Eagles back when Randall Cunningham used to be there. He used to be wonderful at faking the dive. He had the choice then. Can I run it myself or pass it?
And keeper through the line and out across midfield down inside the 45-yard line of the Warriors. Keller just kept it himself off the left side of the line. Found a hole, and that's not what Winter wanted to do on a kind of a short yardage defense there. They gave up a lot.
Keller's
third and short.
Really not big, tall, I should say, in stature. Really built low to the ground. Had his hole picked out, kept the legs driving, and almost popped that one for big yardage. Good enough for a first down there.
Well, Badgers continuing to move the ball, converting on third down. This one handed off and it gets stuffed right at the line.
That's probably Morgan McGinley there, was that?
That was my guess. I didn't see the number for sure, but I'm going to guess that was probably McGinley.
So with that hold, it's going to be 2nd and 9. The interior of the Winter line does a better job there. You got to take away something. You got to take away the inside run first. Make them go to the outside if you can. This is in motion McGinley.
And there the penalty flag comes out. And that one's going to be stuffed over there. Jorgensen and Duffy in on the stop for the Warriors.
What'd you have for a flag on this side? It looked like the receiver got upfield a little quick.
He did, but you know what? It was kind of that same type of deal, running that pick. We'll see what they call.
Steve Rounds, the head umpire here tonight in this game. Steve always does a great job, whether it's football or wrestling on the high school level.
Yeah, I'm going to guess he was turned up, going upfield
just a little early.
A little bit too soon. I said the timing that it takes for that to be executed.
I'm really surprised they took the penalty here.
Yeah, it was third and 10. So he wanted to back him up here. Confident in the defense for stops.
Keller back in the shotgun, 3-step drop.
Oh, that one's going to be picked off.
One.
Peters with his second one of the game. Now flags will fly after the interception. And Peters limited on the return there. Picks up 8 or 9 yards on the return.
I think there's a consensus on whatever the infraction is. Both officials throw the flags to the exact same spot. Let's see what they call here.
It was in unison. It looked like it came out after the interception, but it could have been prior to the interception.
And suddenly, if this counts, I got to tell you, Trevor Peters, one interception away from tying a school record that's been there since 1986. Has stood for 33 years. And that would be the number of interceptions in one game.
So listening to you, Jody, which was great factual information. We always love random facts and stats. I missed the penalty, but it was on Valentine, so winner gets the interception, will stand, and winner will take over just inside Valentine territory at the 49-yard line of the Badgers, 1st and 10.
So this is our first offensive play that's not an extra point. Let's see how the Warriors are getting the ball about exactly 4 minutes and 54 seconds.
And we still won't have one
into
yet.
The first quarter.
Peters in motion, but pre-snap penalty. Going to back the Warriors up 5 now. So we're seeing a lot of yellow flags being strewn about here in the last few minutes.
And if you remember last weekend in Wagner, only one flag the entire night.
What a difference tonight already has been. Both teams,
Both these teams want to play each other. There is no doubt these Badgers that are on the field want to end the streak, which is a 12-game Warrior win streak. Winner wants to counter, and they want to make sure they keep it intact. Philip Jurgensen busting up the middle.
Going to go untouched almost down to the 25-yard line before he's finally taken out.
And we have a Valentine Badger who looks to be holding the knee. His left knee.
Looks like Taco Jackson, number 54, I believe.
That's not good. Well, I'm gonna say he's reaching for the ankle, which I'd rather have that than the knee.
Might have rolled it. Might have. got her twisted up on a plant or something, but
ankles aren't good, but they're always better than knees. Back to Philip Jurgensen. He's going to take that quick hitter right up the middle. Going to go off that one, basically we'll call it the one hole, right off between the guard and the center on the right side. As he comes through the line of scrimmage, he breaks it immediately to his left, gets to the sideline, and not able to outrun a lot of Valentine traffic, but that's all right.
Right, I was going to say, certainly not the burst of speed that most of our other backs offer, but not slow either. I mean,
not at all.
He chewed off several yards, and it took a while for them to chase him down. So great run by Jurgensen. Set the Warriors up pretty nicely here, 1st and 10 from about the 20-yard line of the Badgers.
Really the perfect answer after Valentine was putting together a nice drive, got themselves into a little bit of trouble with a penalty here, loss of yards on that one play, and then next thing you know, the unfortunate second interception. They were putting together a nice drive. This is the perfect answer by Winter. Let's put together a ground game. We've only had the ball for 42 seconds, but we're answering right away. Going to put more pressure on the Badgers.
And Peters on the toss, going to pick up 5 yards, brought down by the ankle.
Number 6 on the tackle there, Gerald.
That's Chase Olson, senior linebacker for the Badgers.
It's not an easy tackle to make. Trevor gets a head of steam. We talked about it. That 150 pounds, and he's
been playing a little bit of fullback in practice, kind of getting – he has that kind of ability as fast as he is from his wingback spot. And there's Jurgensen right up the middle. I tell you what, number 7, Bryson Limbach, tried to go low on Jurgensen and all but missed him. Jurgensen was ready for the attempted tackle. Pretty much just kind of helped make him miss, and just poor tackle there, poor tackling attempt by the Badgers, and Jurgensen easily in from 15 yards out.
And as far as offensive touchdowns now, I believe Philip had the last 4 against Wagner. Nope, he missed on that last one. He didn't have that one to close out the game, but of the last 6 touchdowns scored by the Winter offense, Philip Jurgensen with 5 of them.
And
he's going to get another one.
Philip gets to cap it off. That one, not by much. It was pretty close, but broke the plane as he got tripped up. So Winter up 16-0.
We'll step away. We'll be back after a word from the sponsors, bringing you coverage of your Winter Warriors and the Winter Lady Warriors on winterwarriorslive.com.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
All I do is win,
Back
no
at Warrior
matter what.
Field, Ligaton
Got
going
money
to
on
the
my
40.
mind.
His 40 and will kick off for the 3rd time here tonight. This time with a 16-0 Winter Warrior lead with 6:20 to go here in the first period. Philip Jurgensen, 15-yard touchdown run, gets to cap it off with a 2-point conversion. 16-0. That's how we get there.
Gage Kolakowski, Morgan McGinley, the 2 deep men back for the Badgers. Be awaiting Norrid's kick. We'll see what he has in store on this one. Nice end-over-end kick again, fielded at the 10-yard line. That's McGinley. He's out to the 20. 25 made one man miss. And then into the tackles and out to the 30-yard line. So a nice 20-yard return by McGinley. Sets him up in pretty good spot.
Was that Preston Norrid? We'll get to see here. Coming off, I believe that is. It was Preston Norrid. Nice just shift to the right to avoid that wall that was flying down the field in Preston Norrid. Shifty little move, going to pick himself up about 10 yards, maybe 12 yards after the move, and maybe save him a little pain. That fly is going to get it, though, isn't he?
I showered before the game. I just don't understand it.
It's me. Here we are, Keller going to hand off.
Yep, shotgun handoff as he come across to McGinley. And a nice pickup on first down for the Badgers of about 4 yards. Going to set them up with a 2nd and 6. One of the more positive situations they've been in here on 2nd down.
Right now, McGinley, 3rd carry, he's got 12 yards. He has been positive for them. Been able to pick up 4 yards each time he's touched the ball. I believe this is an official's timeout for heat index, or did somebody call it?
I thought Coach Bebout might have called it over there for the Badgers, but I could be wrong. He was quick out onto the field, but
we'll just keep it here as I was a little windy. As it's windy.
You got my disease.
I did. Stiff breeze out of the southeast here tonight. I was looking down and got to talking about Morgan. 3 carries now, 12 yards. He has picked up positive yards. You want that offense to be in those 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6. Give yourself a chance to get to a possible 3rd and short. Tonight with this breeze like it is, you do not want to be facing 3rd and 5, 3rd and 10s all night. And we've seen what that can do. That could be 2 quick picks.
2 interceptions.
Right now, all the points are points off turnovers. Quickly, let's reference Coach Akers, touchdowns and turnovers and touchdowns club. You get to make a pledge for each turnover that the winter defense collects this year and each touchdown. Well, he just collected on 4 different times, 2 interceptions and 2 touchdowns for the TOTD club.
Well, we thank Trevor Peterson and Philip Jurgensen, the Warriors, the whole lot of them. They make it possible with their good play out there. McGinley in motion this time. Keller just going to pull it down, keep it, spins out of 1 ankle tackle, and then going to be brought down out across the 35. Looks like about the 37-yard line is where they're going to spot it.
He's going to get 2 yards, but Vesley had him in the backfield. Yep. Just couldn't quite wrap him up. That's the athleticism there of Keller, able to spin out of that just arm tackle, pick up positive yards, and here Valentine is. 3rd and 4. They're in a manageable 3rd and distance.
Yep. Yards after contact. Valentine so far this season, kind of one of the scouting things. They were able to keep plays going and pick up those extra yards. That one only 2 yards, but again, turned a negative into a positive. And here's handoff. And going to be wrapped up and brought down.
I think they're going to give him the first down. He did extend the ball out after coming to the ground, but he's going to get a nice spot.
I think Jackson Vesley was there for the Warriors defensively from his end spot.
Oh, they're going to say 4th down. If I'm Coach Bebout, I'd probably ask for a measurement, give my offense a little bit of time to gather themselves and figure out what they want to do. He's not going to do that. He's going to go under center. We've seen Keller be successful to the left side.
He's going to go hard count, trying to draw him off sides. Now he's going to try to go. He's not going to get it. Yep, 2nd effort. I think he got there. Yeah, forward progress on that 2nd effort. He was initially stopped, Jody. I thought that might have been a bad decision. Looked like he was going to try to get him on the hard count and then backed out and then came right back and quickly went. First down, Badgers.
Toughest yard of the year for him right there. I shouldn't say that because I haven't seen all of his plays, but initially you were right. The left side of that winter defensive line stood up the pile. There was no movement on that offensive or defensive line. Line of scrimmage stayed intact. It was Keller's athleticism and determination that was able to get him through to pick up a first down there.
And out of the eye.
That's going to be Krolikowski.
It's a name we're familiar with.
Sure it is.
not this one, but.
Well, I am.
Well,
Krolikowski.
As familiar with, I should say at least.
I don't know him personally like I do our Krolikowskis, but Krolikowski, quite the athlete. State champion. I think he's only got like 3 losses on his career, maybe only 2. One of those to Wyatt Turnquist of Winter. He is an outstanding young wrestler down there and proven his worth out here on the gridiron tonight.
Well, again, Keller back in the gun. And this one he's just going to pull down and keep on a draw. And he gets around the left end. First down and more. And going to be piled up at about the 46-yard line of the Warriors.
Tell me who got the tackle there. I can't tell.
Who got a hold of him and didn't let it go?
Well, whoever got a hold of him ended up getting him up in the air so those feet would quit moving and he would quit making positive yards there. It's going to be a first down. Badgers into Warrior territory for the second time here tonight.
Keller doing more damage so far with his feet than through the air. But, yeah, once again, the big turnovers that stopped this last drive, this is about pretty familiar territory right here for the Badgers. About where they were at on their last drive when they threw the interception. This one.
Nice read by the linebacker.
Krolikowski.
That was Preston Nord from that middle linebacker position. Nice read. They moved the tight end and the wing back to bring the power or strength of the line to the right side. He just shot the gap behind the guard, filling from behind to make that initial contact, keep that to a short gain. Not what you want if you're Valentine right now to go from that 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6 where they've had success. Now you're sitting in a 2nd and 10.
And look for no motion that time. Quick one to McGinley. Oh, just hands weren't good enough on that play. Ball was there.
Hands might have been good enough, but the ears were better.
The feet were coming.
He heard the footsteps.
We see that on every level. Keller, good job of getting him the ball quickly and accurately. That was
a lot of times they call those, what, alligator arms?
Yeah.
Getting shorter and shorter.
T-Rex. Yeah, that would have been a good gain for the Badgers on 2nd and 10. Now, after the incompletion, 3rd and 10, ball still on the 45-yard line. Keller back out of the gun. Man in motion is O'Keefe. And Keller just has to sling it. He was under some pretty hot pressure.
You know, that was an intended middle screen, and I think right now you got to give a lot of credit there to Achilles Willowite. Sniffed that one out. Being released a little too easily, stops dead in his tracks and falls back and looks for the ball carrier. No place to go there for Keller. Nice job.
Good recognition on that.
It is.
It's pretty easy to say, and there's nothing between me and the quarterback. I'm through. This is awesome. Next thing you know, he's dumping the ball off on that screen, and you got burned.
Yeah, you think you're licking your chops, and the quarterback sitting back there licking his, just waiting for you to come. Just nice job staying at home.
4th and 10, we'll see the first punt of the ball game here. And Warriors shifting back a little bit, and that might have drew some movement here for the Badgers. Going to back them up another 5 to about the 59 or the 50-yard line.
You know, in the NFL, backing up 5 yards to the 50-yard line probably
is a good thing. It's strategy. Yeah, give your punter a little bit of room to be able to get a leg into it and not send it through the end zone.
High school level, I don't think that's quite the intent.
Punt is away and drops inside the 30-yard line, and will be touched down at the 28-yard line. That's where Winter will have it here for their second time on offense.
Winter will go on offense. Let's take a look right now. 18 plays offensively for the Badgers, 3 for the Winter Warriors at this point. That's
an ugly number, but
it is.
It's ugly good. Does that make sense?
Just telling you, Valentine's had a lot of success offensively, but you've done your job. You've been able to bend but not break. And then when you take a look at the scoreboard,
no red zone.
16-0. That number even seems more crazy.
Peters in motion, gets the handoff, cuts it upfield, and he's out near a first down, close to the 40-yard line.
He'll finish. Nice finish to that run. He's going to be wrapped up there. It's going to be number 12 contributing on an assist. I didn't
Ryan
get the
O'Keefe.
O'Keefe going to be in there. Didn't see who the second tackler was. Trevor Peters finishing that run. Lowering the shoulder. Almost looks like he's lowering the head. Gets low. He's going to pick up that extra 3 to 6 feet, yard or two. First down Warriors.
Fritz and his offense working from the 40, 1st and 10. Fritz back to pass. Got a man wide open to the far sideline. And that's Sam Kruger, it looked like.
Yep.
Sam, good time to mention him back in the lineup, of course, as we obviously just seen the reception there. Going to have some limited duties tonight, as Coach Aker reported in your interview, but good to see him struggling through the pain and discomfort and being able to get back in practice and get some snaps out here on offense.
Dealing with a bulging disc. Nothing that, I mean, even as a 16-year-old boy, that's uncomfortable.
Not Not good for anybody.
Trying to work through it, getting some repetitions in.
And
Two
we'll play
pass
action
plays in a row.
That one falls incomplete.
1:29 to go here in the first period. Air Acre trying to open it up a little bit and use the wind while it's at his advantage.
Yeah, a little bit of play action there, too, trying to get it out. I think Vesley might have been his intended target.
Maybe drifted on his route instead of the 5 yards and squaring it off straight towards the sideline. Drifted a little bit. Good defensive coverage by the outside linebacker for the Badgers, right with Vesley.
And Fritz was under pressure there. He got a little shot after he threw it. He had a little heat. Look at that power running from Jorgensen.
Coach Aker said he wanted his big fullback. He's the biggest kid out there in the backfield to finish his runs. He's counting on him to pick up those extra yards or two. He did there. Lowered the shoulder, not quite Trevor Peters level, but he's taller. It's tough to get that low.
Yeah, he's a bigger athlete. It's just works against you a little bit in some certain situations here. Now a 3rd and 3 for the Warriors. And there's some good penetration on that right side over there for the Badgers, and it went opposite side of the play, so Warriors able to convert on 3rd and 3 and a first down to the 35-yard line of the Badgers.
You can tell Sam's still a little tentative when he punches up through the hole. Looked for the contact, drew the contact, didn't look to finish the run, though. Was just trying to cover up. Nice 8-yard pickup there for the junior. Going to give Winter a first down.
Yeah, you got to be physically and mentally tough to play with an injury, Jody, and you know all about that. You've played through many of them. Here's a nice run, protecting the ball down to the 20-yard line. Finally brought down by Chris Williams. McGinley right there along with him.
You know, Phillip right now averaging right around 16 yards per carry. I think with that one, he's going to have 4 carries for 71 yards. We'll get the official stats here in a second.
Jorgensen comes off, though, hanging that right shoulder.
And you'll see now Trevor Peters. This is going to be where they've been maybe foreshadowing a little bit. Going to be able to mix it up. This is Caden Keyser in motion.
He's going to come out of the backfield, catch the pass. And didn't have a lot of opportunity after the pass. Still picked up a couple 3 yards after the catch. And at the close of the quarter, Winter is going to be facing a 2nd and 3. They'll swap sides of the field. We'll come back to Windy Warrior Field right after this.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Right now is a great time to be planning for the next growing season. Fall fertilizer application can give your crops a strong start in the spring. Because the nutrients available and needed in each field vary, your Agtegra agronomist can help determine your specific nutrient needs and the benefits of applying them now. To optimize your inputs for next year's crop, contact your Agtegra agronomist for details or visit Agtegra.com today.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote
field, Trevor Peters on the carry on 2nd and short. Looked like enough from here to be a first down.
I believe he carried it over the 2-hole to the left of the center. Having a little fun with Judd Kaiser out there watching tonight. Judd, I don't know if you're on the road. You know, I was going to say that Acres offense is different than what we used to. We had all the even-numbered holes to the right, odds to the left. But our 4-back was the tailback, 2-back, fullback was a 3-back. I think that was the numbering system that was switched around. I think Judd's right. That was the 2-hole on the previous call.
Ooh, nice finish to the run. Trevor Peters laying punishment at the goal line. Touchdown, Trevor.
He did finish. Looked like he was going to try going in, standing up, and he dipped that shoulder and delivered the blow right at the goal line instead of taking it. But, Judd, that was 2-hole. That one right there, that was outside. That was the 8-hole. Toss pitch. I want to say 28 toss pitch, maybe something along those lines there. End result, 22-0 Warriors with big lead. 11:33 to go here in the second.
And toss catch. Gets it to Bruin. Fritz to Bruin. Picks up another 2.
We're going to come back. We're going to take a look at the South Dakota coaches poll when we get back from this word from these sponsors back in 60.
Intersection to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance. Insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Busy families, active seniors, career-minded individuals, and many other time-starved people, just like you, trust Sparkle for professional residential cleaning services that leave them more time to spend with family, friends, and their favorite activities. Which of our regular customers are you? The Sparkle Cleaning Company has the professionals to ease your burden and help to create a safe, clean, and comfortable living environment for you and your family. Free in-home consultations help us to design household cleaning services around you. We clean your house your way. Call Sparkle today for an appointment.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Warriors lead 24-0 with 11:33 to go here in the second quarter. Preston Legatron Norwood with his 4th kickoff here tonight gets under this one. It's going to be a high pop-up kickoff taken at the 26. Didn't see who got that one, Gerald. They're going to get a return out. Oh, they're going to give him a spot to the 32. So the pop-up isn't necessarily a bad thing when you can limit the return to only a 6-yard return.
I think that was Connor Fowler, number 44, it looked like, Jody.
Just kind of taking a look at here at some of the statistics of this game as it's starting to play out a little bit. After 18 plays to 3, winner on a 9-play drive to come up with that touchdown, mixing in 6 runs with 3 passes. Really, Coach Aker doing a nice job balancing out his offense into, not the traditional 99-1 runs to pass.
And stiff arm's not going to work with Krolikowski trying to get away from the winter defenders. Too many of them there. No room to work with, and we got a 2nd and 10 and no gain.
Owen Duffy doing a nice job over here at that left end. Saw him come out of the pile. We called his name a couple times earlier. Really doing a job. Good job playing assignment defense over at that right defensive end.
Yep. Owen a junior this year, so.
Getting big, too. Hitting around that 200 point, and I think he's feeling good. Had dealt over the last few years with a few other ailments. Seems to be healthy going into this junior year.
Chris Williams in motion and pass complete out in the flats.
Nice little bubble pass, if you will. Receiver takes 3 steps upfield, plants the foot, and comes back behind his receivers running the route, takes it. I would call that a rainbow route is my description of that. I'm sure there's, Judd, fill in. I'm sure there's a better description out there, but I call it the rainbow. They take 3 steps upfield, plant, come back right behind the other receivers that are running their routes upfield. Just makes a big loop around. Picks up nice yards.
Yeah, ball shy of the 42-yard line. 3rd and a real short 2 here. And now we're going to see another pass. And that one going to be incomplete, just too far out in front of Krolikowski. And that one, fortunate for the Warriors, as they were ready to pick up a 1st down. pretty easily on that one.
Killer was going over hopefully to get a call from Coach Bebout. He sends in the punting unit. Right now, special teams coaches for Winter got to be hollering fake punts, just kind of the way that played out.
Yeah.
This is almost 4-down territory, being down 24-0. I would not be surprised to see something out of the old.
Look for that big play to, to try to break into something here for the Badgers. Nope, instead, punt is away. Gosh, I thought that got blocked for a second.
Is it going to bite down?
Oh, it's on the goal line.
On the goal line. Right on the goal line.
Laying on the paint. That's crazy. I thought surely they had us down on the 1-inch line because it was just not going to make it, and it just come across the line.
I got a reference the other night. We had a 1st and 10 at the 2-yard line, and I talked about Jaden Odell's 99-yard touchdown run. I believe that happened against Valentine in his junior campaign. I said, well, maybe we can get a 98-yarder tonight, and then I think we fumbled the very next play against St. Thomas More into the end zone. Week later, running back, I can't remember Connor's name. It was Connor something from Mitchell, South Dakota, on live ticket, busting a 98-yarder against Spearfish. Woo! Having some fun with this. That is Trevor Peters. Not going to come down easy. Going to be wrapped up and gang tackled there. It's going to be number 75 and 65 for the Badgers with some help from 57.
Yeah, Grant Fisher, definitely one of the guys I had involved in there along with Jace Anderson. Good stop for the Badgers. That's doing something. You stop Trevor Peters for a yard. That doesn't happen too often. He's normally good for anywhere from 5 to 10-plus yards. You stop him for about a yard. That's a good start on defense. And Fritz going to pull it out and keep it himself. Spins out of one tackle and then slam pretty hard.
That's interesting. That was well defense because that's the first time I remember Winter running that quarterback keeper out of that full house backfield all season. Has not been shown on tape. First time we run it on the season, and they defensed it almost perfectly.
Yeah, held them to about 2 yards is all, 3rd and 7. And the Warriors for the first time here tonight facing a 3rd and long.
Still trying to find out, is Philip Jurgensen out there yet? Yes, he's got to be back out there because Trevor's over at that right wing. I was a little off. Philip, 4 carries, 72 yards.
Fritz to the sideline. Did he come down and bounce with it? It didn't look like it. Nope. Momentum carried him out of bounds. Jordan Bruin able to make the catch, but not one that counts. Landed out of bounds. So now Winter will punt deep inside their own territory here.
Curious, how many times have the Warriors punted this season?
Count them on one hand, I think.
I guarantee it was a handful.
Yeah.
Good defensive series here by the Badgers to force the Warriors to punt. Philip Jurgensen's going to drop back. 8:28 to go here, first quarter.
Yeah, this will likely be Valentine's best field position here. Jurgensen gets off a wobbler and going to head out of bounds somewhere in the vicinity of the 41-yard line of the Warriors. Looks like they mark it maybe right at the 40. So, yeah, Valentine going to get the ball in Warrior territory here at the 40-yard line. This is definitely huge for them if they can put together a short scoring drive here to help close out the first half.
You couldn't have drawn up a better scenario for the Badgers right now. Get a 4-and-out after a nice punt by your punter.
Yeah,
almost. Just think of it.
Monster punt.
If it didn't land on the goal line on the paint, this would be take another 20 yards. They'd have field position at the 20-yard line. It was huge that it got to the end zone, but their defense did a nice job. 3-and-out, now field position.
And pretty good defense there by Jorgensen.
Only thing I think I would have liked to have seen out of Jorgensen there, that's a 50-50 play there.
Make an attempt to catch that ball.
Yep, turn the head, take a look at it. Don't give the official an opportunity because you've never turned to look for the ball.
Yep, trying to get it to Chase Olsen there on that one.
It's going to work. It's going to be 2nd and 10 as it's going to fall harmlessly incomplete.
Winter so far handling a lot of that shifting from Valentine pretty well. Definitely a big focus. They really haven't given up. Here's
3.
Pressure.
Had they had time.
Ooh. And 2 receivers, I think, just trying to help their quarterback out, ended up in the same spot. That's normally not a good thing. I think Olsen and McGinley both out there, either one of them jumping at it. Credit Keller extending the play out and looking downfield, trying to get it out to his receiver with some pretty good pressure coming at him.
It's a good thing the Warriors had pressure because McGinley had done a down, out, and up. He was all alone as the defensive backs had went with the initial receivers down the field. I didn't see who the second running back you referenced was turning it up into him that were both there. Had he not went up the field, it would have been a completion. 3rd and 10.
Yep, Badgers 3rd and 10 so far, not able to take advantage yet here of their good starting field position. That one, ooh, that had interception feelings to it a little bit, trying to get it to McGinley.
The ears are hurting him right now. He's hearing a lot.
And those are tough ones to catch right in the middle of things. You know, there's bound to be probably at least 3 guys within a few yards of you ready to light you up if you get that ball.
If you're going to get hit, you might as well get hit making the catch. That's what I used to tell my son. That's what I used to believe. I didn't mind getting hit. Caleb might have. So I'd say if you're going to get it, you might as well get it making the reception.
4th and 10, punt is away, going to try to drop it in. And that one hit about the 4-yard line and bounced the wrong way. Too hard, too far, out of the back of the end zone, and another touchback for the Badgers, bringing the Warriors out to the 20-yard line.
7:57 to go here in the first half. Opportunity to go on another long drive, possibly eat up some clock, hopefully punch one in, get out to that decisive lead, try to take the win. There's been no quit in the Badgers yet. It's 24-0, but realistically, you take away those 2 big turnovers, this is an 8-0 game right now.
Yep. Takeaway is a big difference in a game that's felt like it's kind of been controlled by Winter, but you're right. You take away those and maybe they complete those drives and get a score or 2 out of them. Definitely a whole different look to the ball game.
It's Trevor Peters at the fullback. He's going to go off basically right off center into that 1 or 3 hole. For you, Judd.
That'll be up for debate.
We're going to get clarification from Coach Aker next week in his interview. What is your numbering system? I got to know. A couple weeks ago, he said, boy, you sure do make some pretty bold predictions for not being up at our practice very often at all. And I said, well, I'll just be up there from now on. He goes, no. I need to get something done. I can't talk all practice. Holding penalty going to put Winter in the 1st and 20.
Yeah, so worst field position of the night for the Warriors, backed up 1st and 20 from their 10. And that run's going to take care of almost all that, though. Philip Jurgensen on another nice run for the Warriors. Picked up about 18 out to the 28-yard line.
Looked like number 6 was going to go low on him. Philip started going low, almost like Trevor, like low, and all of a sudden he popped up, showed his athleticism, comes over the top of him. What, did he pick up another 3-4 yards there?
That's the second time he did that on that touchdown run as well. It's very similar situation there. 2nd and 2.
You know what?
1st down and dragging tackler.
I love the play call, Gerald. Philip Jurgensen has been a beast tonight offensively. Prior to that, those last 2 carries, had 4 carries for 72 yards, 18-yard average. Well, he just picked up 22 in the last 2 carries. He's going to have 6 carries for 94 yards.
Pulling defenders, Clay Billings had a hold of him. Ultimately, maybe kind of helped bring him down, but he drug him a couple of 3 yards even while he was being held on to. There's a quick pitch and quickly to the ground. Good tackle, number 57, Grant Fisher, the senior.
Give me number 73, too, because he's the one that made initial contact down low. He's able to beat his blocker from the Winter right tackle spot, got low and wrapped up. Who was that?
I think you might be referencing number 75, maybe Jace Anderson.
Okay. Over here at this left end?
The jersey's a little wrinkled up. I could see how you see a 73, and it could be 73. There's not a 73 listed in our program.
Okay.
Which doesn't mean it's not 73. I was just kind of
trying to make it work. Oh, it's wide open. Who was that? Farner?
Yep,
with a carry?
Evan Farner off on the counter play, yep.
I like that. Winter's been going so strong. They're running basically a wing and then 2 offensive receivers outside them. They've been running power football.
A lot of straight up the field running.
And now, boom, hit him with that cutback counter, and Evan going to be able to pick up another first down. Really wished he'd have looked to turn it up and in, was looking at the sideline, because I think if he comes back to the center of the field, he picks up another 5-10 yards going to the center.
Ball on the 48-yard line. And Farner, I think, again on the carry out across midfield, picked up about 4. 2nd and 6 on the other 48-yard line.
Coach Bebout and Coach Akers both moving the opposing defense around. Coach Bebout doing it with pre-snap shifting. Coach Aker doing it with motion one way, playing it pitch, motion the other way, playing it with a pitch, handoff up the middle. He's just got him off balance. Both coaches doing the same thing, different fashions. One pre-snap, one post-snap.
Boy, Jorgensen into a trio of defenders. Chase Olson, again, Grant Fisher. Fisher's been a name we're starting to call more.
No gain on the play?
No gain. Yeah, he hit that line of scrimmage, and that was it.
So Phillip really actually, they gave him, he's at 99 yards. My math was off. So now 7 carries for 99 yards here and a half of work. Valentine has had the answer for Trevor Peters, Sam Kruger, and Farner. Not so much for Phillip.
There's a screen, so they try to screen against the screen team. And as you might imagine, other than maybe catching them off guard with, again, something you don't really see Winter do a whole lot of is throw that screen, but Valentine not fooled there at all. Another play that goes for basically no gain here.
But this is probably 4-down territory, probably a passing down with 4th and 6. We'll call it a long 6, a short 7.
But again, Coach Aker
hold that rush back now because of that screen.
Coach Aker referenced keep them off balance,
yep.
Which he was talking about how Valentine can do that to their opponents with the things they do. Well, as you said, it's kind of coaching against coaching here. Winter sort of doing the same thing. Peters that time punted the ball, and it looks like it'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Kind of a different look there as well on special teams there for the Warriors.
I don't mind it at all because you're going to, first of all, you're going to get 20 yards on that punt and change of the line of scrimmage and field position. Second of all, you can run that later. And don't be surprised.
Peters doesn't punt
it. He's got an RPO where if he's got the sideline, he can get to the sideline. Or if he goes to the sideline, they come up, he's got a receiver over the top. Valentine going to spread the Warriors wide. They got twins each direction right now.
2 timeouts in their pocket. They hit a big passing play. No, Keller's just going to pull it back and run with it and pick up a nice gain on first down, gain of about 8.
He's got the feel and the look of Murray for the Arizona Cardinals, not big in stature, not the prototypical tall quarterback. He's going to be low. Got a nice arm, and then he is not afraid to pull it down, and when he does, he's quick, and he'll finish with some power. That's probably the one thing that Murray of the Cardinals doesn't have that Keller of the Badgers does, a little power at the end of his runs.
2nd and 2 after the 8-yard run from Keller.
Can you tell I like that?
Yeah.
I do. It's a good option for Coach Bebout.
Well, play action, man wide open.
Oh,
Caught, gets out of the tackle, and we're going to have a Valentine Badger score. Protecting the ball, a little bit of high stepping from Morgan McGinley.
Why not? Celebrate. There's a case of a defensive back coming across. Jordan Bruin was at that left cornerback, had position to come up and make the tackle. Instead, he came up and tried to deliver the hit to dislodge the ball from the receiver without wrapping up. McGinley spins out of it and goes untouched the rest of the way for 6. 24-6, Warriors over the Badgers.
Valentine averaging about 20 points a game, so they felt if they were going to get somewhere close to that, they were going to have to get a first half score. And the extra point kick is up and good. And she's put it through the uprights, even in the wind, on a nice high place kick.
So Valentine on the board. Did they give him extra? Did he make it?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I thought it was short.
No.
That's what I get for looking. 24-7, your scoreless break. Let's go take a word from our sponsors. Back in 30.
South Central Livestock Supply, with locations in Winter, Gregory, and White River, is here for all your farm, ranch, and home needs. They carry a large variety of feed and animal health products and a large inventory of Green Mountain grills, fencing supplies, and equipment. They are family-owned and operated with numerous employees who live and are vested in their local communities. They want to wish all student-athletes good luck in your activities and hope you learn and grow in the experiences you have. South Central Livestock Supply, the rancher's way, where local and loyal are in their nature.
You know those nights when you wake up and you can't go back to sleep because of some nagging thoughts running through your head? Like, what if something happened to me? Can my family survive on what we have in our savings? Who goes back to sleep after that? That's why getting a super check from your local Farm Bureau agent is smart. They can help protect what's most important in your world and can make sure you have the coverage you need.
My name's Austin Davis, and I'm your new Farm Bureau Financial Services agent right here on the 4 Lanes in Winter. Come see me at my office at 428 West 2nd Street, or give us a call at 605-842-1676 to schedule your super check.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Badgers on the board. John Keller connects with Morgan McGinley for a 67-yard touchdown strike. And now the Warriors looking to return it, and we got some open field.
Watch out. He got around the edge. Oh, just able to trip him up. And that was the kicker, number 57, Grant Fisher. He put a heck of a leg into that one, sent it deep. And then, wow, what a return.
Jordan Bruin on the return, looking to make up for that missed tackle opportunity on that touchdown pass. Does just that and makes up for a lot of it. Now he's got to catch one deep here. Get those 6 back.
And I liked it. He could have just kind of took the little shot and just headed out of bounds. He tried to stop and, let the defender miss and keep going. Didn't quite work, but I like the effort all the way to the end.
So Winter's going to get the ball, as we said, at the 42-yard line with 2:42 to go. Ominous 42-yard line, 2:42 to go. Fritz under center.
And Trevor Peters gave him about 3.
Again, number 57 in there on the tackle for the Badgers. He's been very active here tonight.
Yeah, Grant Fisher. I said a name we're starting to really, probably could have been saying it more, but definitely noticing him more.
Yeah, he's already got 5 tackles, 4 solos, and assists, and now give him another one.
Interior line, he's being able to get up and down the line.
This is the play they haven't had an answer for. They're going to minimize the damage there on that Philip Jurgensen carry.
Good safe run. Good pickup.
He's going to go over 100 with that carry. He's going to pick up what?
Got about 4 there.
Yeah, we'll give him 103 unofficially on the night. We'll get the official here in a bit. 103. Can you imagine that? 103 on 8 carries.
From your fullback. And Fritz, all by himself, gets the first down to the inside the 30, 29-yard line.
I had to smile because I heard right out the window, get up the field, turn it up the field, and get that first down. I was thinking the same thing, heard it from the Hall of Fame coach, Coach Nas. I'm glad Fritz able to get it turned up and pick that up. I was worried he was going too east-west. Ooh, nice pass rush from the backside.
And no flag. Oh, they're going to give him the catch. Well, there was a lot I was trying to watch there. Fritz pretty much hit right after he threw it. Kind of took a little bit off the ball. It was definitely kind of an underthrown ball for that reason. Had his man, and then a defender with the mistiming of the ball kind of coming out a little bit weaker. Maybe got there a titch early, and then there was a little debate whether it was even a catch off the ground or not. But they give it to him second down, rather, second and short, and another first down picked up by Fritz. He'll get a couple on that one.
Good backside pressure on that previous play by Fisbeck. think that he had come with an inside rush. I was surprised they gave him the catch. You heard that call, there was an official right in front of it. The call was made from behind. Jordan Bruin still making plays after giving up that long touchdown pass.
Hey, a minute 15 is all, Jody, so Winter going to have to work. Oh, wow.
Jurgensen lowered the boom.
That's a tough hit to take, knowing the play's coming back anyways here. Nice shot delivered from Jorgensen, the ball carrier.
I think he's taking a page out of Trevor Peters' book, learning how to just lower the shoulder, be the initiator instead of the recipient.
You know what? And it can make some guys think twice about how bad do I really want to get straight up with this guy.
You've seen him leap over a couple people a couple different times. Guys coming up. Okay, is he going to try going high on me? Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Boom. The hold was out there on the wing. It was an obvious call. They hooked him to get the edge, so Winter's going to now be pushed back all the way to their, 22? 27.
27. They're going to pay for it, yeah. Not much time to work with here. And heading in the wrong direction after the penalty. Good blocking up front, though. Gets to the next level. Down to the 15-yard line, so we'll get all the penalty yardage back plus one.
Clock's ticking. 52, 51,
Winter
50.
with all three of their timeouts yet, so.
I guess I do like it. There is no rush here with 3 timeouts. You can pretty much get in the huddle, get out quick. It's all tempo now, in and out of the huddle.
We'll see one here as he stood up, minimal gain. We'll get a timeout called here. Coach Aker will use his first one.
We'll step away. 33 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's a word from our sponsor, Kucher Electric.
Need to brighten up your home or office? How about warming or cooling down your environment? Then stop on over to 130 North Main in Winter and visit with Kucher Electric. Bob, Tyler, and the crew will shed some light with quality advice and fast, courteous service on your next project. And they provide the same quality service for a single light repair as they would a new construction or remodel. Call them at 842-1510. Kucher Electric, a proud supporter of all Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
That always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and 12 on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. 33 seconds to go. Coach Tebow didn't like what he was seeing, called a consecutive timeout following up Coach Akers' timeout. A little bit of game of chess going on right now here at Warrior Field. Out of the second timeout, Warriors coming double wing.
3rd and 9. Fritz looking to pass. Going to have time. Sets up. Throws.
Oh, what an effort!
Does he? Yes, he does. He stays with it. Comes down with it. Touchdown, Warriors.
That was Jordan Bruin making up for that last missed tackle. Goes high and over the top of the defender without touching him or interfering to collect that for a touchdown.
That one was in front of him. He had to go up and forward.
Think about Bruin on that entire drive. The kickoff return, the reception over
really
the middle, and now in the end zone.
Set up by Bruin, finished off by Bruin. I'd say pretty much everyone's forgot.
I still see the 7 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but you know what? You got that 3-score lead again, though. And Jorgensen off the left end, not going to get there. So Valentine able to
We'll keep
stop
it
the 2
here.
points.
We're not going to jump away with us going to be going to halftime here in 25 seconds. You and I, prior to the touchdown pass, were taking a look at the stats. I was looking at the stats. We started talking about scoreboard. 24-7, but take away those true turnovers, and 8-7 really feels more reminiscent of the type of game that we've got going on
Kind of
here.
how it felt, yeah.
That was a big, big touchdown catch because Valentine had seized the momentum, had basically righted themselves after those first 2 quick Warrior scores, and seemed to be, I don't want to say taking control of the game, but the pendulum was not clearly in the Warriors' favor.
No, it's been a pretty even battle since
then,
yeah.
Good game going on here at Warrior Field, and truthfully, Winter needs this kind of test going into the next 2 games. Don't want to finish. We're going to stay focused on this one, but Coach Aker talked about we need to be tested. We need to go 4 quarters. We're going to have to. We need to be in a battle. They are in a battle.
Yep, and we knew Valentine would definitely be a team that would be able to, set us up with that kind of a game.
25 seconds to go. Let's see what the Badgers can do with a short clock. Legatron here, our best defense is to pin them deep.
First time kicking that way.
That's why you don't kick it that way. That is McGinley going to take that and with a head of steam going to let that first defender bounce off him, and he's going to take it up for another 5 yards. Clock ticks down to 18 seconds. Do you risk putting it up? Another interception, or
do you bust off a 67-yard touchdown?
yeah.
Pass and catch.
Man, wait till you see these halftime stats when we come back. We'll come back with about 4 minutes left in the half as the teams are warming up. Break it down for you, but this has been a tale of 2 games.
That time McGinley, their fullback, just takes a carry right up the middle, picks up 7 yards, going to be 2nd and 3.
That's going to be all she wrote here for the first half. Warriors are going to take a 30-7 halftime lead. 30-7 lead into the half. Gerald and I are going to step away. We're going to get our stats put together. We'll be back with about 4 minutes left in the half. This is Parents' Night. I think they're going to do some things with the cheerleaders. We'll keep the cameras on the field, but look for us for about 4 minutes left in the half. We'll be back.
All I do is win, win.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in Winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
The Lodestar Casino in Fort Thompson has over 200 slot machines, and our blackjack tables are open Wednesday through Sunday. Big things are always happening at the Lodestar Casino and Motel, located just minutes from the interstate, nestled along the Missouri River on the Crow Creek Indian Reservation. You'll find some of the best camping, fishing, and hunting in the region. Whether you're just passing through or plan on staying at our motel, come enjoy an experience that will keep you coming back for more. See you soon at the Lodestar Casino.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here. We're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockgen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Health Mart is your locally owned pharmacy where you'll find exceptional service, expert support, and the attention you need to manage your health. Health Mart is recognized for their dedication to personal, expert care with pharmacists who always take the time to counsel you. Health Mart's full selection of healthcare products and their convenient pharmacy services designed to serve you and your family. If you're looking for personal attention from a healthcare professional you can trust, Health Mart is the drugstore for you. Your community Health Mart gives you the personalized quality care you need to manage you and your family's health.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Right now is a great time to be planning for the next growing season. Fall fertilizer application can give your crops a strong start in the spring. Because the nutrients available and needed in each field vary, your Agtegra agronomist can help determine your specific nutrient needs and the benefits of applying them now. To optimize your inputs for next year's crop, contact your Agtegra agronomist for details or visit agtegra.com today.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Busy families, active seniors, career-minded individuals, and many other time-starved people, just like you, trust Sparkle for professional residential cleaning services that leave them more time to spend with family, friends, and their favorite activities. Which of our regular customers are you? The Sparkle Cleaning Company has the professionals to ease your burden and help to create a safe, clean, and comfortable living environment for you and your family. Free in-home consultations help us to design household cleaning services around you. We clean your house your way. Call Sparkle today for an appointment.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
South Central Livestock Supply, with locations in Winter, Gregory, and White River, is here for all your farm, ranch, and home needs. They carry a large variety of feed and animal health products and a large inventory of Green Mountain grills, fencing supplies, and equipment. They are family-owned and operated with numerous employees who live and are vested in their local communities. They want to wish all student-athletes good luck in your activities and hope you learn and grow in the experiences you have. South Central Livestock Supply, the rancher's way, where local and loyal are in their nature.
You know those nights when you wake up and you can't go back to sleep because of some nagging thoughts running through your head? Like, what if something happened to me? Can my family survive on what we have in our savings? Who goes back to sleep after that? That's why getting a super check from your local Farm Bureau agent is smart. They can help protect what's most important in your world and can make sure you have the coverage you need.
My name's Austin Davis, and I'm your new Farm Bureau Financial Services agent right here on the 4 Lanes in Winter. Come see me in my office at 428 West 2nd Street, or give us a call at 605-842-1676 to schedule your super check.
Need to brighten up your home or office? How about warming or cooling down your environment? Then stop on over to 130 North Main in Winter and visit with Couture Electric. Bob, Tyler, and the crew will shed some light with quality advice and fast, courteous service on your next project. And they provide the same quality service for a single light repair as they would a new construction or remodel. Call them at 842-1510. Couture Electric, a proud supporter of all Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines. Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. About 2 minutes to go here in the half. Want to get you to some halftime statistics. 30-7 your score, but let's take a look first of all at the game leaders for Valentine passing. It's been John Keller, 4 of 12, 89 yards and a touchdown. He's also the leading rusher. He's been deadly back behind that offensive line. I've called him Tyler Murray. Is it Tyler Murray for the Cardinals? Kyler Murray.
Yep.
Reminds me a lot of him. 6 carries, 39 yards. Morgan McGinley, 3 receptions, 80 yards, 67 of those on that touchdown catch for the Warriors. Brady Fritz, 5 of 7, 41 yards and a touchdown. Philip Jurgensen, really the story of the first half. They kept Trevor Peters in check. He had 8 carries for 105 yards and a touchdown. Jordan Bruin made up for a missed tackle on that long touchdown pass for the Badgers. He came alive with a long kickoff return. A couple receptions, 2 receptions for 24 yards, and the final reception, a touchdown in the end zone. At one point, Valentine had ran 18 plays to the Warriors 3. They trailed 16-0. Total plays right now, it's Winter 30, Valentine 27. Winter with 225 yards of offense to the Badgers, 146. Time of possession, about even. 12 minutes. 11 minutes and 42 seconds. I don't know where we lose the last 8 seconds. It's basically 12 minutes apiece. Rushing attempts, Valentine 15 carries, 57 yards. Winter has controlled the ground, 23 carries, 184 yards. But through the air, it's been Valentine 4 of 12, that big pass play. Brady Fritz 5 of 7, very efficient with the ball. Badgers with 89 yards passing to the Warriors 41. Taking a look at first downs. 13 for the Warriors, 6 for the Badgers, 10 via the ground, 3 through the air for Winter, 4 rushing, 2 passing for Valentine. Third down conversions, Winter 3 of 5, 60%, Valentine 1 of 2, 20%. Looks like we are moments away from kickoff. Let's go ahead and take it back to the field. We are ready for some second half action. Scores real quick from around the area. Burke, 46-6 over the Colome Cowboys at the half. Taking a look at some of the other scores. Madison leading 9-7 over Brookings, their AAA foe. Vermilion trailing 9-0 to Yankton at half.
And we got another return.
Oh. No, that's Caden Keyser.
Yep. Caden Keyser.
He looks like Dalvin Cook. I'm telling you, he does.
He's got speed, and whoever you're going to compare him to, it doesn't take him long to swallow 30 yards up. He did just that on that return out to the 41-yard line.
Custer at the half, leading Belfouche 16-14. As we take a look around the state, this is Sam Kruger on the carry. He's going to get to the edge. He's got blockers in the front.
Leading for him.
Nice carry.
Look at Fritz. Picking up one block, getting off him because he had another guy out there with him. Looked like, and then he goes even beyond that and finds another guy to block. I mean, you got your quarterback out there throwing multiple blocks for you. You know you got some good running lanes.
And then he runs all the way across the field to get the play, and then he goes back to the huddle.
What an athlete.
Dude,
condition.
If he had on one of those
Fitbit things,
Fitbit trackers, the guy puts in 10,000 steps in a game. This is Jurgensen continuing that success. Going to be limited here, minimized.
Yeah, about 3 on it. 2nd and 7 here for the Warriors.
Still taking a look real quick around the state. Lee Deadwood with a 24-0 lead over Pine Ridge at half. Harrisburg over Aberdeen Central, 26-16. Parkston, 26-0 over Tripp Delmont. Armour and Central Dakota Christian. Say that 5 times real fast. 26-0. Big game in 11B. Bridgewater, Emory, Ethan, 32. McCook Central, Montrose, 21 at the half.
And a toss, going to get outside.
That's Caden Keyser keeping his balance.
Oh, has to hurdle his own player. And still going to go all the way to
Trevor Peters.
Wow. Well, that's a crazy run. He literally had to hurdle Fritz, who was down on the ground after.
Uh-oh. I do not like to see when they kick off a helmet.
I'll say all the excitement is going to be dampened here a little bit for us here. We're human. Badgers got a injured player down here inside the 5-yard line. Wow, what a absolute. What word even do you use for a run like that? A touchdown run by Trevor Peters.
Determination.
Yeah.
Because at about the 16, he took on 2 tacklers, goes through that, gets towards the end zone, and still has to finish and break a few more tackles.
Has to hurdle his own player, break another one, and get in.
Determination is the word that you use for Trevor Peters. First half, getting back to some individual statistics in that first half, it was the Philip Jurgensen show. 8 carries, 105 yards. Trevor, looking at his season average, 8 carries, 47 yards, 5.9 per carry. Not what we'd been used to seeing.
So you used the word limited, I think, which is crazy to say, but it's pretty accurate. But he just showed that he's still capable, even on a night where he's maybe his numbers are a little bit less than usual. He puts off a run like that. That pretty much shows you can do about anything.
That's number 7 for the Badgers. That looks to be Bryson Limbaugh. And he has got that ankle up in the air. I think it's an ankle.
Not one to walk on it. That's for certain, getting helped off by a couple coaches on the Badger staff.
In those scenarios, you don't want to see a knee. You really don't. That's the season ender. High ankle sprains are bad enough. You hope it's just maybe you rolled that ankle or a foot, something that he can get back here tonight, if not tonight, before the end of the season. So Warriors will try to convert this 2-point conversion. That touchdown took 1:17, 36-7 your score.
Winner closes out the half with a score, answering Valentine's score, and then puts one in with purpose.
And that's why you defer that first coin toss. Set the tone defensively and come out and set it offensively in the second half. Oh, fooled me. I thought it was Jurgensen around the left end.
I was watching Kruger.
Who got the carry?
Trevor Peters.
Trevor Peters. I'm watching Jurgensen. You're watching Kruger, and Peters punches it in for 2. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Back at Warrior Field, your score is 38-7. 1:17 here into the second half. Legatron Preston Nord will tee the ball up at the 40 on the west side of the field. He will be kicking into a breeze that has not subsided. Looks to be, I'm guessing, 15, 20 mile an hour maybe breeze out of the south.
It's hard to say if it's calmed down much, but it's certainly still got the flag with plenty of action from our viewpoint. So
as Gerald had said, Winter answered with that touchdown right before the end of the half. They get one here to open the second half. Valentine is going to have to answer here on their first possession, and look at that carry. That's got to be McGinley again over there, doesn't it?
Yep, McGinley from about the 29-yard line.
Really tough to differentiate between McGinley and Kelber when they're running the ball. Both have that same body type, and they run low to the ground. They finish their runs. Oh, just getting queued up here one more time. Dion Tennant couldn't make the trip north here to watch this border battle between Valentine and Winter. Watching at home with a friend. Dion, always good to have you on. Always fun to call a Valentine-Winter game. It's going to be about a 3-yard pickup, and that's going to be considered good. You're putting yourself again.
Well, and I'll tell you, McGinley's net gain 3 yards. not all super impressive, but the impressive part was I think he broke at least 3 tackles there. Managed to shed them anyways. He was a hard work for 3 yards. Still putting in hard work.
Limited in the first half, 3 carries, 14 yards. That's 4.7 per carry, but he only got 3 opportunities. Nice looking pass play here. Going to catch the crossing receiver right behind the linebackers, right at about that 10 to 15-yard depth level. That was number 2.
Chris Williams.
Chris Williams on that crossing pattern. Nice route. Nice job by Kelber sitting in there.
I was going to say Keller looked.
Or excuse me, Keller.
Keller, yeah, he looked around. That wasn't his first. That's not where he looked right away. He kind of looked him off. May have opened him up a little bit.
Boy, he was open right behind the linebackers. Beautiful looking pass route. 1st and 10 for the Badgers.
Kind of faked the jet sweep and kept it himself. Warriors stayed with the ball, stayed with Keller, and took him down for no gain.
RPO, I got to think of another acronym for when it goes south. Run pass option is what it's called offensively when it goes bad. Wrecked. Really. Yeah, it's
really piled on.
Really piled on. That's exactly. When you make the wrong read, it can hurt. And in that place, in that particular,
you're left holding the ball, and you got
defensive tackles all over you. Another good pass route. Look for a flag. Nope, Farner not going to be flagged. Farner in coverage again on number 2 for the Badgers.
Chris
Williams. I'll remember that eventually.
Except that wasn't number 2, though, Jody. That was number 12.
That would be O'Keefe.
Ryan O'Keefe.
Yeah, hey, I got that one.
Yeah.
Mixing up the deuces out there on the field. Good-looking drive here going right now for the Badgers. They've been able to move the ball. They're in a 3rd and long.
Yeah, they got stopped twice now.
4-down territory, though.
Low snap, picked up and handled, then a low throw. That one not going to be handled. Pass falls incomplete. Trying to get it out to Olsen.
Good awareness by Duffy out there, though. Let the officials make the call. It comes off the pass of McGinley. You don't know if they're going to say, well, it was a lateral. He had possession. He fumbled. He picked it up, started up the field, made him blow the whistle. That's heads-up performance.
Yeah, you might get a free one there.
Crowd might let everybody know that it was the wrong call, but Duffy's doing his job.
Yep.
Make him make it. So 4th and 10, big play here for the Badgers with 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Coach Bebout wants to have a conversation with his offense. We'll step away. Back in 30 seconds here at Warrior Field.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Big 4th down here for the Valentine Badgers with 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They go bubble screen again.
Yep, that's going to work.
It is. The ball's on the ground. Nope.
First down inside the 25-yard line.
That was number 6, I believe, with the reception out there.
Chase Olsen.
Performing all kinds of duties. The kicker out there running bubble screens.
Screen game effective at times here tonight for Valentine. That one goes for a first down on 4th and long.
Keller back in that shotgun set with 2 backs to each side, 1 to each side.
Now he tries to step up through the pressure, doesn't get past it though.
Trying to see who got there. Was that Achilles?
No, I think Vesley.
Oh, both of them. I had Willowite, you had Vesley. They were both there. Vesley came high. It looked like Willowite came low, going to get half a sack apiece.
Yeah, Keller trying to step up through it, but good job by the defense not letting him get through. So back in another 2nd and long situation here on the negative play.
Boy, the left end over there got in that pass.
Yeah, I was going to say, I had to make sure the ball wasn't intercepted there.
Is that Joey Cole out there trying to? Or
Well, we mix up 8 and 9 guys up front. Cole's one that comes in on the end, but
I believe that was Vesley.
Well, Vesley's over here on the.
Well, that's Duffy over there now playing the left
Duffy.
end. Yeah.
Yeah, they switch it up a lot. You can't really ever key exactly on where some of those guys are going to be. They definitely do switch around.
Coach Aker talked about that in his interview. He wants his linemen interchangeable, either side of the line, either defensive tackle position.
Good protection that time.
Williams going to take it to the house.
Yeah, not far from it, inside the 5-yard line. Keller took a shot after he got the pass off.
Nice looking play. It's the same exact play that we saw in that 4th down play around midfield where they hit Williams on the crossing route. They're catching him deeper than the linebackers. He's going about 15 and across the middle. Linebackers aren't getting deep enough into their drop. They're normal drops. It's just that the pattern is run precisely where it needs to be. It's good for about 30, 35 yards here in this series.
1st and goal, trying to stretch it out and get a run out of room. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Possibly a loss of 1 there. I think he got back to the line.
Krolikowski with a carry. Having a chuckle off here just for a moment. Sorry about that, folks. Krolikowski with a carry. 6:37 to go, 5:23 gone here in the 3rd quarter. Valentine doing what we said they had to do. They had to answer that touchdown by the Warriors out of the half.
2nd and goal from the 3. Keller tries to pull it down, and he won't even get back to the line. So 2 big stops here for the Warrior defense here in the red zone. Inside the 5-yard line, backed up now to close to the 5.
Not sure who that is. One of the D tackles for the Warriors beat his man and came down the line and got high, come over the top, laid himself out airborne. Who's number 78?
78? I'm going to say maybe Boston Morehart.
It might have been Boston Morehart with a great effort there, beating his man, getting him up high around the shoulder pads and bringing him down. Clock ticking, 5:55 to go. I like this play. Give yourself options, it's going to work.
Yep, touchdown Badgers. Yeah, it was a well-designed play. As you said, options were there.
That's where Keller's most dangerous. He's out in space. He's got that option. He's getting away from potential tacklers. He's quick enough, giving himself an option to run the ball towards the sideline. Or if one of his receivers can beat somebody, easy touchdown.
Yep, and he had Chris Williams for that score. Badgers again looking like they're going to set up for the point after. And that one's up. Plenty of height and through. 2 for 2 on the night.
38-14 now your score. 5:47 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Valentine has answered. Winner will have the ball for the 2nd time when we return out of this break. Back in 60.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
All I do is
Back at Warrior Field, Jody Brosick and Gerald Tibrick for WinterWarriorsLive.com. 38-14 your score. Badgers have just answered Winter's opening touchdown drive of the half. It's 38-14 again, 5:47 to go. Keller looking good. So is the Badgers. Think about that. They had 2 fourth down scenarios there, 4th and 10 and another 4th down, able to convert on both of those. Nice looking drive. Desperation drive, but they do what they have to do, keeping themselves in the game, keeping it right at that 3-score.
Ball's going to blow off the tee here, so it'll be held again. They held it last time, and I didn't see it fall off. That one's just going to skip along the ground, fielded about the 23-yard line.
Joey Cole going to receive that one. I can tell by his run.
Yep, I can tell by his body type.
Yeah, he's the tallest guy out there, right? Sure.
Gets it across the 30 to the 32 for the Warriors, and that's where they'll have it.
Let's take a look at things. Take a look at the scoring here. Things got started on a 20, what was it? 20, no, it was a touchdown run. Doesn't say the distance. Interception for a touchdown by Trevor Peters made it 8-0. Philip Jurgensen's touchdown run made it 15-0. Peters scored on a 10-yard run, 24-0 before Keller and Valentine answer. That 67-yard touchdown pass made it 24-7. There's a stick. McGinley comes up and puts
Evan Farner
an end to Farner's run there. Going to pick up 3 at 24-7. Then right before the half, Brady Fritz able to convert a 14-yard touchdown to Jordan Bruin, making it 30-7 at the half.
Bruin making that one happen.
He did.
His effort certainly.
Out of the half, Peters opens the scoring here in the second half. 33-yard touchdown run, make it 38-7. You just saw Valentine answer. 5-yard touchdown pass from Keller to Williams, made it 38-14. Now this is starting to remind me a lot of last week's game against Wagner. Valentine surrendering some yards, three yards at a pop, making Winter be methodical. Winter going to have to be patient. Proved they could last week. Can they here for the rest of this half? Coach Aker was concerned about this game coming in. It was a rough week of practice, not a very sharp week, he had said. Even talking to some of the kids, different players, they were concerned by the week of practice they have. Maybe it was just the nerves getting ready for this rivalry matchup with Valentine. I don't know.
That one stopped short.
4-down territory? Or are you going to punt it and play field position against a very hot Valentine offense? Coach Ager will wait till the time clock's down and then call for a measurement, right? Nope. Winter going to line up. It's going to be their normal double wing offense.
You know what? If you can't get a yard, though.
He's in the,
oh, flag flew. Now this will be interesting here. Flag flew.
It is number 6 grabbing his helmet. Players patting him on the head. They're going to mark it off. Crucial.
Fritz steps back and calls a timeout. But before they granted him the timeout,
he was in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
Big mental mistake there. Going to give the Warriors a first down. They were probably going to just try backing out, calling timeout, and punt the ball away.
Get what get what they'll give you, and they gave him the first down there.
So Fritz back under center with a new set of downs. 1st and 10.
From the 46-yard line. Ooh.
Right now the backfield looks to be, it is Kruger at the right wing back, Farner at the left wing back. That was Farner going to draw that near side counter, going to pick up a yard. We'll call it a yard, maybe a short 2. We'll call it 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9. Trying to see who the fullback is.
Trevor Peters, I believe. Yeah, he's in that fullback spot. There's a reason Coach Aker, brought that up. We're seeing it.
This is Farner on the jet sweep. Going to spin and pick it up.
Yep, just enough. Needed about 8.5, and he got 9.
You know what? He allowed the contact to happen, planted that left leg, and spun backwards to his right. And that allowed him to fall backwards for the first down.
Forward, backwards, and then backwards, forward.
Backwards, forward for the first down.
Moving in the right direction.
Moving the chains, right? Moving the chains.
Now from the Badger 43-yard line, another set of downs here. 1st and 10 for the Warriors behind blocks. Still going strong, carrying them with him across the 30 down in the side, the 30 to the 27-yard line.
3 consecutive Evan Farner carries starting to become the workhorse here in the second half. It was clearly Jurgensen in the first half. Trevor Peters now with 11 carries for 85 yards. That averages went from 4.9 up to 7.7 with a couple touchdown runs. And now Evan Farner.
But hold it, though. It's coming back, Jody.
Oh, no.
I missed the flag. I got to say I didn't see it during the play, but I see it now, and it's a hold that's going to bring it back.
Speaking of that, I'm going to adjust the cameras just here a little bit. I'll be right back.
So 1st and 20 now for the Warriors, who had themselves a pretty good-looking drive, heading deeper into Badger territory, and now they're back on their side of the field here at their own 46-yard line. 1st and 20. Double wing with Fritz under center. Kruger, man in motion, reverse, and he'll just have to fall on it. So Farner able to get on top of it after he missed the exchange there. Lost of a couple. Backs him up even further now on 2nd down. So, Winter gives up a scoring drive to the Badgers and then putting together a pretty good-looking drive, and then all of a sudden a holding penalty and then a fumble. 2 consecutive negative plays here, and they're in a big hole on 2nd down. Handoff straight up the middle. Hard hit, trying to spin out of the I tell you what, good effort there by both players. And that was John Keller, who had a hold of a leg and would not let go, just tugging at it. He was going to get him down one way or another. So they pick up about 10 on that play now. Ball on the 45-yard line of Valentine, 3rd and 12 for the Warriors.
Just try to brighten up the picture for those people out back home. Our cameras get dark at a certain point in the night. Lights on the field. It looks dark on the cameras. We can adjust those. I wanted to make sure you could see all the action.
And pass hits his man, Kruger.
There's that example that we were talking about in the first half with McGinley. If you're going to go out over the middle, and that's not quite over the middle, that's kind of that seam route down right between the linebackers, better catch it because you're going to get lit up, and he does just that.
Fritz delivers the strike to Sam Kruger, picks up the long 1st down on 3rd and 12. And now Warriors right back where they were here a few minutes ago, looking a lot better now inside the Valentine 30-yard line, 1st and 10. And the pitch right side, Trevor Peters going to get stopped after a pickup of about 4, maybe 5 on the play. We'll call it 5, second and 5.
We talked about that Valentine defense making you chunk your yards out.
And you referenced Wagner, a 52-0 win, but it wasn't on big plays.
No, not one big play.
Every drive was this kind of stuff. It was 4, 5, 6 yards.
So 38-14, Winter outscoring Valentine 8-7 in the 3rd quarter. Go to the 4th quarter with the ball on a 24-point lead. We'll be back to see if the Warriors can close it out when we return in a minute.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco, locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at Farmco.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. We start the fourth quarter. Winter will have the ball on the 23-yard line. They are looking at a 2nd and 5. We'll call it the 22.
And
really nothing doing,
nope.
huh?
So I heard to see a whole host of Badgers there on the stop. Who was there first, but many of them in on the stop.
Taking a look at some team stats through 3 complete. Winter with 42 offensive plays to Valentine's 39. They have 333 yards of offense to 207 for Valentine. Valentine leads time of possession 17 minutes and 21 seconds to 12 minutes and 57 seconds for Winter.
Boy, they really took up a lot of the third quarter.
It's in trouble.
Thrown down in a big sack.
That's number 57, and right? No.
65. That was Jeff Fisbeck.
Great rush from that right end position. Fritz was trying to get outside the box, could not do it. I don't want to speculate. Step up in front of that rush maybe, but I think he was trying to get to the edge. Normally, he can get to the
edge. I say normally that's when his feet take over and he just heads in a diagonal line to the sidelines. But Fisbeck, not an easy task to get Fritz down like that one-on-one in the backfield.
We'll call it 4th and 17 for the Warriors.
And
this
that punt
blocked.
Yep. So all things considering, not really a huge play there either way. It was 4th and long. And again, you saw that kind of different look on special teams for the Warriors. Peters attempting to punt that one away and got it partially blocked. Punt went for what, maybe 10 yards or so?
Yeah, maybe 15.
15 yards.
So here comes Valentine on offense again, been very efficient.
Time is going to start to work a little bit against them if they can't score in a hurry here, but nice completion on 1st down.
That's Chris Williams.
Got a touchdown catch already tonight and gets himself a little over 9 on that one.
Trevor Peters going to wrap up and make the tackle with a couple of help from another pair of Warriors. Simple down and out by the wingback. As the split end over here, Williams just does a down slant in underneath that out route, kind of creates a pick play, and he comes free. Here's the fullback up the middle.
Just a good old I formation, hand off to the fullback easily with the 1st down.
2 plays, 2 chunk gains for the Badgers. Here they come. So do you think stamina maybe starting to play in? Winter playing their longest game of the year so far.
And we definitely have enough depth at most positions that, we can get some rotation in there. Try to stay fresh, but yeah, we're playing. Oh, yeah. Hands go up to the helmet, understandably so, as Krolikowski lets that one drop. That's something Valentine can't do in the position they're in. That one was on target.
Yeah, he wants that one back, clearly. He had room out there, too. A lot of grass in front of him. Makes the catch. He can scoot down that right sideline, pick up some chunk yards, as I like to call them.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Keller with a man beside him, out of the gun. Quarterback draw, takes off.
Coach Aker talked coming into this game in our interview about watching out for the screen game of Valentine. Winter's done a good job here in the past few years. Last year, Valentine very effective with that screen game. Made that game very, very interesting down in Valentine. Tonight, you're not seeing a lot of screens. Instead, to slow up that pass rush instead of screens, two-step draws, two-step back, boom, Keller's off and running. He has slowed down the rush of that front line of the Winter Warriors.
Oscar Pravacek with the stop on that last one from his defensive tackle. That one's going to be intercepted by Fritz, who does some hurdling and then breaking tackles. Fritz got to be careful here. He's too much extra contact, not what you want from your quarterback anyways, but from the defensive player, that's exactly what you want to see. Hurdling, breaking tackles, and refusing to go down after the interception.
Brady tonight moving from where we've seen him here recently at cornerback, playing against different teams, moving him back to that free safety position. Able to come up with a big interception here, reading the eyes of Keller, stepping up as he was looking for Williams, making the big interception.
Hey, here's Caleb Wheat coming into the game for the Warriors.
Right now, just taking a look at turnovers, 3 costly turnovers here for Valentine in tonight's game. 2 on their first 2 possessions.
All three interceptions.
All 3 interceptions.
Credit our secondary.
Just taking a look at Caleb Wheat coming in. Thought we might get to see the shifty, quick fullback. Senior gets some action right away. He gets out in front as the lead blocker. Did a nice job. Interesting. Philip Jurgensen. Haven't seen him here a lot. It's been Trevor Peters back there now. Caleb Wheat. He had that one carry where kind of came over holding that shoulder. Do you see him on the sideline?
Yeah, he's got a helmet on. He's over on the right side.
Just possibly a breather then.
He's standing next to Peters, right by the coaches.
Peters cramping up right now. He's going to get a breather. Fritz showing a shifty move, able to come up with a yard, maybe 2, just on pure athleticism to get that yard or 2.
He's like, right now, I've been banged around on those last 3 plays here.
If you include the interception,
yeah. I'm taking a lot of shots here, guys.
So Winter really being methodical in and out of the huddles now. As you had said the last drive, the clock is becoming basically the 12th man for the Winter Warriors.
That invisible defense. And that's a first down. Good block downfield by Fritz again. Fritz able to get out there, and
Sam Kruger getting another valuable carry for the Winter Warriors. Taking a look at some of the individual stats here. Prior to that carry, Kruger had 3 touches for 34 yards. That one about 10 right there on that carry, so he's going to be about 4 for 44.
See Oscar Pravacek going back in, Achilles Willowite coming back out. Again, just that rotation, especially on that line. Several guys coming in and out, shifting around.
Coach Ager talked about player development. A lot of young kids getting repetitions for Winter, which means not only are they contributing right now, which is necessary, but the future looking very bright, because I can't afford to send them to a JV game because they're going to get time on the varsity level. I need them in practice.
Ryan O'Keefe doing a good job of bringing down Caleb Week on that one. Stopped him for a very minimal gain, maybe a half yard or so.
I think we might see a few kids just moving a little gingerly tomorrow after a full game, a physical game.
Yeah, and they took some, Coach Ager talked, they were getting hit pretty hard by Wagner last week, but, again, Valentine, very physical team as well. We've seen some good hits delivered.
Kruger going to pick up 8 on that sweep instead of turning it up into the hole. The Warriors seal the end and get him to that sideline. Going to pick up 8 there. Kruger now with 5 carries for 52 yards. Winter with 2 backs now over 100 yards. Philip Jurgensen, 9 carries, 108 yards, 12 yards average, and a touchdown. Trevor Peters, 14 carries, 103 yards, 7.4 yard average, 2 touchdowns.
Most nights, Jody, it's hard to pick out a star. There's such a good supporting cast. And Kruger wants the touchdown.
Finishes.
I think he got there. No, they won't give it to him. Oh, I wanted him to have that one.
That was
he was working hard.
Effort.
You could see it. I mean, he knew where he had to go and what he had to do to get there, and just comes up about a yard, maybe half yard short.
6 carries, 68 yards for Sam Kruger tonight after that carry. I always talk about Coach Aker rewarding the performance on the next carry for a touchdown. He's proved me wrong every single time.
So Kruger's still out there, but we'll see.
It won't be Kruger this time.
And it was.
Whatever I say, expect the opposite. Dan Aker always a step ahead of me.
Yeah, that one well deserved by Kruger.
Absolutely. 5:05 to go here in the game. 44-14 now your score. Winner now answering Valentine's last drive. 24 points right now, actually 16-6, 22 points off turnovers so far.
Warriors will line up to go for 2. Been stopped a couple times tonight. And stretching, going to get in. If he would have stayed on his feet, probably wouldn't have got there. Did a good job of lunging forward, and Kruger gets all 8 points on that offensive series.
24 points off turnovers, 46-14 your score. 5:05 to go here in the fourth. We'll be back in 60 seconds after word from Farmers Union Insurance in Jeremy Clay.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry Kane keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry Kane, the people difference. Harry Kane, the people difference.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Beautiful kickoff there. Preston Nord going to punch that one into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback.
Yep. I think Brian Keller, maybe a sub for Valentine out there as the freshman, was back there and wisely let it go over his head. Felt that it had enough momentum, and it did indeed bounce end over end into the end zone. So pretty good leg by Nord again. Just
little wind at his back.
Couldn't keep it. Yeah. Yeah, the definite difference in kickoffs we've seen from both directions here.
It's going to be a jet sweep. That's going to count as a pass because it was two hands underneath forward. Who was that? Number 14? 24 on the carry, on the catch.
Yep, number 24. I got Joey Cole on the stop, though.
From that defensive end position, getting out wide. Sealing it, turning it in. After he's got him turned in, finishing it.
Cole limping just a little bit. It'll take him a few seconds to let the pain level go down.
Fritz coming off the field, going over and stretching his calves.
Nice.
Crossbuck is what I'd like to call that out of the Badgers. Start one direction, basically the back one step. Boom, hits it hard back the other direction.
And guess what? Joey Cole again on the stop. Being helped up by a Badger. That's always one. That's pretty cool to see. Fourth quarter by then, your patience, your nerves could be a little shot. You might just kind of give up on the sportsmanship, but good move there by, I missed who it was, but one of the Valentine players out there.
Check this out. Nord with 7 tackles on the night, 2 solos, 5 assists. Tiemann, 6 tackles. Been in, not solos, but been in on 6 tackles. So linebackers have a huge night. Who was that? 50 who? Linebacker blitz. He's coming off. He's still jacked up. 58 for the Warriors. Oh,
no.
That's not Achilles.
I wanted to say it could have been
maybe Norin. We'll take a look here in a second. New quarterback in the game. It's number 8 for the Badgers. We'll get back to the changes that we're catching right now in 30 seconds. 1 minute break here from Warrior Field.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Punting from the end zone. That one blocked straight up in the air. And going to scoot out of bounds right at the 5-yard line. So punting out of the end zone. Warrior special teams with a big one. Putting the pressure on them. Getting the block.
We talked about Warriors performing in all phases of the game last week, even special teams. Tonight we've seen the big kickoff returns here now. Blocked punts. Again, performing in all phases of the game, offensively, defensively, and on special teams. Thank you. We know people are out there watching and listening.
Hey, we love it when you're paying that attention.
We got lit up by about 5-6 texts. It was number 56, Mortensen, Ryder Mortensen, with the big sack there. We couldn't tell. We were going to say maybe Finn Bartles as we were trying to come up with a replay. Thank you for all your assistance out there, all of our fans. This is Caden
Keyser, nice cut. What a move by Keyser. Cuts it up and then sees space to the right and moves out. Pretty easy score by the speedster Keyser.
52-14 your score now with 2:49 to go here in the fourth period. Some late touchdowns, special teams play, just playing the complete game. And by complete game, it's all phases, but they're playing all 4 quarters. We didn't know how the conditioning was going to work for the Warriors. They're finishing
Aaron
hard.
Gilchrist, he got in.
54-14 your score, and there's some people down below celebrating the 40-point spread. That's what they were predicting the spread would be tonight, a stand of celebration. Not quite indicative of the action here tonight. The turnovers have been the big thing. We'll step away, 30 seconds, back for more from Warrior Field.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their success.
The Lodestar.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Taking a look.
Legatron is out. Aaron
Again.
Gilchrist back in for the kicking duties.
Winner with 7 scores here tonight. That means this is Gilchrist. Legatron taking it off, as you said.
Takes one bounce and fielded at the 25-yard line. Out across the 40, 45. Push the pile. A nice return on a short kickoff. Just took that one bounce right to him. Sometimes those are kind of hard.
That was number 24, Kenny Shelbourne. Shelbourne, a junior wide receiver, defensive back.
Hey, real quick, Jody, I mean, and we could bring it up after the game. I'd rather do it during the game. I think it's senior night tonight here at Warrior Field. I think we need to get our seniors mentioned here. Give them a little bit of respect.
You take it away.
All right. So, of course, we have number 11, Ethan Vesley, from his end position. The first one we'll make mention of here. Number 16, of course, Jordan Bruin. A lot of these seniors don't need much introduction. You get a lot of recognition throughout the game just through their natural play. But number 16, Jordan Bruin. Number 17, Caleb Week. We mentioned him a little bit ago getting into the game. Number 18, of course, Philip Jurgensen. Number 21, Trevor Peters. So, you know, this talented backfield that we enjoyed last year and so far this year, a lot of them seniors. Number 53, Lauren Moeller on the defensive line for Winter. Number 56, Ryder Mortensen.
Big sack.
We'll get him mentioned again. A little senior recognition for him. And moving down the line, of course, number 69, Oscar Pravacek.
The big O.
Yep. He D-tackle spot. Number 71, Fred Whiting, out this year for the Warriors. Number 77, Boston Moorhart, is a junior.
Don't graduate him yet. We'll use him next year.
I was thinking he was a senior, but he's not. 79, Jacob Clay is a senior, though. And rounding things out for the group of seniors, number 88, Zane Mandel. So we appreciate those guys a lot. And you know, like I said, most of those names we could mention or get mentioned a lot more than we even do. Big contributors to the success of this Warrior team.
One of the big things I'd like to point out, all these kids in some form or fashion, multi-sport athletes. You're seeing them not only compete here on the football field, but on the basketball courts. They're on the wrestling mats. They're out on the track. You see them out playing baseball. Not one-dimensional by any means. These kids are out contributing in several different areas to the different successes.
Most of them at least 3-sport athletes.
Yeah.
That's you know, incredible.
Kudos to them, the coaching staffs that get them ready, and most importantly, the parents that make that sacrifice. It is a huge sacrifice, oftentimes on families' time, different things, vacation skip to go do this, weekends on the road instead of someplace else.
Early morning practices, holiday practices. Yeah. Yep.
Same for Valentine. Congratulations to them. Good luck to them. They'll go to 2-2 on the season with this 54-14 loss to the Winter Warriors, but really not that type of a game. 3 big turnovers going to be the difference in this game. Real quick, getting to some game statistics now that we are about
Hey, next week, of course, homecoming, Jody, back here at Warrior Field next Friday night for homecoming 2019. It's a rematch of last year's homecoming with the Titans from Mount Vernon Plankington.
Just thought I'd express myself there for a second to our wonderful PA announcer over there, Rocky Blair. Taking a look at some of the statistics from the game for Winter. Start with Valentine. It was Keller. He was 10 of 22, 161 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 big interceptions. Keller led the way on the ground, 11 carries, 35 yards. Morgan McGinley, 5 carries, 25 yards. Gage Krolikowski did a nice job on him tonight, 7 carries, only 6 yards. On the receiving end of most of those Keller passes, Morgan McGinley, 3 catches, 80 yards, a touchdown. Williams, 5 catches on those crossing routes for 59 yards and a touchdown. Chase Olson contributed there towards the end, 2 catches, 22 yards. Defensively, it was Grant Fisher everywhere. He had 13 tackles, 10 solo, 3 assists. Chase Olson, 11 tackles, 7 solo. He was in on 4 assists. Those were the leaders there defensively for the Badgers. For your Winter Warriors tonight, Brady Fritz, really nice night, very efficient night, 6 of 8, 58 yards, a touchdown on the ground.
Getting to be every game numbers.
Yeah, they really are.
Just He's not going for 300 yards passing, but he's good for a score, and in that 50, 60 yard range. A few completions, high completion rate.
On the ground for the Warriors tonight, Philip Jurgensen did do most of his damage in the first half. 9 carries, 108 yards, 12-yard average, and a touchdown. Trevor Peters got it going after being shut down in the first half. I think he only had 47 at the half, 14 carries, 103 yards, 7.4 per carry, and 2 touchdowns. Sam Kruger late in the fourth quarter, 7 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Evan Farner had some nice runs in there, ended up 7 carries, 25 yards. Caden Keyser with 1 carry for 5 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Sam Kruger, 2 for 27. Jordan Bruin, though, that huge drive at the end of the half, 2 receptions, 24 yards, and that beautiful touchdown in the end zone. Caden Keyser catches a flare pass. He had 1 for 7. Defensively, Preston Nord, 7 tackles, 2 solo, 5 assists, and Landon Tiemann leading the way, 6 tackles, in on 6. No solos, but 6 tackles. Nice job. Interceptions, Trevor Peters, 2 drives, 2 interceptions. Looked like the school record is going to be tied or broken at that clip by halftime. Cools off. Brady Fritz collects 1 late for the Warriors defensively. Next up on the schedule, homecoming. Bring on the Titans.
Yep.
Hey, remember that movie? Remember the Titans?
Remember the Titans, yep.
We do.
Oh, yeah. Most certainly. After last year's game and the way things ended up, it's definitely been one that's been on the list of games needed to be redeemed, and what a better setting than homecoming again the following year right back on Moyer Field. Warriors probably feel like they maybe have a little better situation possibly than they did last year, just more experience and a little more success thus far in the season at this point. Mount Vernon Plankton, kind of an up and down team, seems like a little bit. 1 week they kind of shock you at their performance of maybe how poor they didn't meet the expectations possibly, and then they turn around and have a game like they did last week and just get it out in a tough loss right at the end of the game. And so who knows what we'll see, but I'll guarantee you the Warriors are going to be playing inspired, not only homecoming but also with redemption on their mind.
Scores from around the state real quick before we close down this broadcast. Stanley County 48-0 over Miller Highmore Herald. It was Canton over Huron by a score of 21-0. Dakota Valley over Sioux Falls Christian 31-9. Dakota Valley, the real deal, by the way. Very good team. Keep an eye on them in South Dakota. It's 28-21 Elk Point Jefferson in Sioux Valley in a good game right now. Yankton pulled away from Vermilion 29-0. Baltic over Meadow Marion 54-20. West Central 27-8 over previously unbeaten Tri-Valley. Again, there's that 21-0 game, Canton over Huron. Sioux Falls Roosevelt right now at halftime 21-12 over Rapid City Stevens. It looks like the Lee Deadwood Pine Ridge game has been postponed till Monday at noon because of weather. Lee Deadwood leads that one right now 24-0. Final out of Hot Springs, Mobridge Pollock 37, Hot Springs 0. Pierre, last I saw, led 52-20 over T. Timberlake 55-0 over
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind.
It looks like 54-14. Right now, Kimball White Lake 36-8 over the Platte Geddes Black Panthers. Looks like Britton Hecla 34, Florence Henry 0, Viborg Hurley 56-6 over Corsica Stickney. And that looks to round out the scores, the early scores from around the state. Harrisburg won last one, 33-16, about 25 minutes ago over Aberdeen Central. We're going to wrap things up here tonight from the Bob Conant press box here at Warrior Field. Gerald Tibrick, Jody Brozick, Ryan and Claysell, Kellen Brozick, and Connor Osborne were out of here. We're gone before we have to pack up. Doug Sherman, Dave Baker, Mr. Nord, Brad Nord on the stats. That's how big a crew is bringing you the game, and we all work our tails off to do the best we possibly can. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Thank you for all the tweets. And you had a comment before I sign off.
I was just going to say, remember, of course, homecoming, always great to have a huge crowd for homecoming, but for some reason you can't make it back or something won't let you get up here. We're the only spots you're going to be able to watch and listen to live coverage of the homecoming football game against Mount Vernon Plankton. So
you can watch that from anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely anywhere. WinterWarriorsLive.com.
Amen. For all of us here, thank you for watching and listening. Good night.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.